welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of data analysis. Ever scrolled through endless feeds, hit that like button, or maybe even left a comment or two? Yeah, you and everyone else. But behind the scenes, there's a whole world of data analysis happening, and it's shaping how we experience, well, everything. If you've ever wondered what a data analyst actually does, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't start without a solid foundation. Data collection is that foundation. It's the meticulous process of gathering all the raw materials, the data itself, that we'll use to build our insights. This data can come from a ton of different places, like sourcing the best materials for our hypothetical house. First off, we've got primary data. This is like the custom-made stuff, collected directly from the source. Think surveys tailored to a specific question, experiments designed to test a hypothesis, or even data streaming in real time from sensors. Then there's secondary data. Imagine this as using some pre-made materials to complement your custom build. It's data that's already been collected by someone else, maybe for a different purpose, but it can still be incredibly useful. We're talking government databases, research papers, even APIs from your favorite apps. The key here is to be smart about what you collect. Just like you wouldn't use wood to build your foundation, you don't want to waste time gathering data that won't actually help you answer your questions. The quality of your analysis is only as good as the quality of your data. So, whether it's coming from a spreadsheet, a sensor, or a server farm somewhere, the data collection phase is all about laying that crucial groundwork. Okay, so we've gathered all our raw data, our building blocks. Now it's time to clean it up. Think of this stage like prepping your building materials, sanding down rough edges, making sure everything is level and aligned. Because let's be real, raw data is rarely ever perfect. It's messy, it's inconsistent, and sometimes it's just plain wrong. This is where data cleaning comes in. It's the meticulous process of transforming that raw, chaotic data into something structured, consistent, and usable. We're talking about handling missing values, correcting errors, and making sure everything is formatted in a way that our analysis tools can understand. One of the biggest challenges here is dealing with inconsistencies. Imagine you're working with a data set of customer addresses, and some people entered their state as CA while others used California. To a human, it's obvious what they mean, but to a computer, those are two completely different things. That's why data analysts use techniques like data standardization and normalization. We're talking about converting text to lowercase, removing special characters, and making sure dates and times are formatted consistently. And then there's the issue of missing data. Data analysts have a few tricks up their sleeves to deal with this. Data cleaning is all about making sure your data is accurate, consistent, and ready for analysis. All right. So we've collected our data, cleaned it up, and now it's time for the really fun part. Data analysis. This is where we finally get to dig in, uncover hidden patterns, and extract meaningful insights from all those numbers. Think of it like putting together a puzzle. We've got all the pieces laid out, and now we need to figure out how they fit together to reveal the bigger picture. Data analysts use a variety of statistical techniques to make sense of the data. We're talking about things like calculating averages and percentages, identifying outliers, and testing hypotheses. It's all about finding those aha moments, those nuggets of insight that can help us understand the world around us a little bit better. One of the most common types of data analysis is exploratory data analysis, or EDA. This is like the initial brainstorming phase, where we're just trying to get a feel for the data. We'll create visualizations, calculate summary statistics, and look for any interesting patterns or trends that jump out at us. Then there's confirmatory data analysis, or CDA. This is where we take those initial findings from EDA and try to confirm them using more rigorous statistical methods. We're talking about hypothesis testing, regression analysis, and other techniques that allow us to draw more confident conclusions from our data. But data analysis isn't just about crunching numbers and running statistical tests. It's also about being able to tell a story with data. Chapter 4. Data visualization. Painting a picture with data. We've got our insights, we've crunched the numbers. Now it's time to make it all make sense, even for those who don't speak fluent data. Think of data visualization as translating all those complex spreadsheets and statistical models into something that's visually engaging and easy to understand. We're talking charts, graphs, maps, infographics, anything that helps tell the story of the data in a way that's clear and compelling. Imagine trying to explain the rise and fall of a stock price using only words. It would be a mouthful, right? But show someone a line chart and they'll instantly grasp the trend. That's the power of data visualization. It takes something abstract and makes it concrete, something complex and makes it accessible. But it's not just about making things look pretty. Data visualization is a crucial part of the data analysis process. It helps us identify patterns and trends that might not be obvious from looking at raw data alone. There's a whole art and science to choosing the right visualization for the job. Want to show the relationship between two variables? A scatter plot might be your best bet. Need to compare the proportions of different categories. A pie chart or bar graph could do the trick. The key is to choose a visualization that accurately represents the data and effectively communicates the message you're trying to convey. Chapter 5. Reporting, delivering the news. Alright, so you've waded through the data, uncovered the hidden gems, and even made it look pretty. Now it's time to share those findings with the world, or at least with the people who need to see them. This is where reporting comes in. The art of translating data analysis into actionable insights and communicating them in a way that's clear, concise, and compelling. Think of a data report as a well-crafted story. It needs a beginning, a middle, and an end. It needs to hook the reader, build to a climax, and leave them with a clear takeaway. And just like any good story, it needs to be tailored to its audience. Before you even start writing, you need to ask yourself, who am I writing this for? What do they care about? What are their pain points? The answers to these questions will shape everything from the tone of your report to the specific metrics you choose to highlight. A report for a CEO is going to look a lot different than a report for a marketing manager. The CEO might be interested in the big picture, overall trends, key performance indicators, and the bottom line. The marketing manager, on the other hand, might be more interested in granular details, campaign performance, customer segmentation, and return on investment. Once you know your audience, you can start structuring your report. A typical data report will include an executive summary, an introduction, a methodology section, findings, conclusions, and recommendations. Chapter 6. Collaboration. Teamwork makes the dream work. Alright, so we've covered a lot of ground. Collecting, cleaning, analyzing, visualizing, and reporting data. But here's the thing. Data analysis is rarely a solo sport. It's a team effort, requiring collaboration and communication with people from all across an organization. Think of it like a basketball team. You've got your point guard, your shooting guard, your small forward, power forward, and center. Each player has their own unique skills and responsibilities, but they all need to work together seamlessly to win the game. In the world of data, you've got your data analysts, your data engineers, your data scientists, your business stakeholders, and more. Each role brings its own expertise to the table, and effective collaboration is essential for turning data into actionable insights. Data analysts often act as the bridge between the technical and business sides of an organization. They need to be able to understand the needs of business stakeholders and translate those needs into data-driven solutions. This requires strong communication skills, active listening, and a willingness to collaborate. Different departments often speak different languages. The marketing team might be obsessed with click-through rates and conversion funnels, while the finance team is all about revenue and ROI. Data analysts need to be able to speak both languages, translating between the technical and the business to ensure everyone is on the same page. Outrow unlocking the power of data. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of data analysis. From collecting raw data to presenting actionable insights, it's a field that's constantly evolving, always challenging and incredibly rewarding. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of data analysis. See you next time.